on page 1, item 3, and are we happy at the minute? Sorry, Alec.
Thank you, Chairman. Item 20 on the minutes. The installation of a mobile classroom at Hoole Road. Members may recall that I came here as a visiting councillor and spoke on it. And I also read out a statement on behalf of Councillor Thompson. And the minute reads that I read out Councillor Thompson's comments against the application and also spoke against it myself. This is not strictly true. I considered at the time that I took more of a neutral stance on it. What I actually asked for was the application for the mobile classrooms to be deferred to the Planning Committee on the 6th of August. I maintain that this was a mistake, and it had unintended consequences in that it allowed an eccentric councillor to attend the Planning Committee on the 6th of August and claim that I was a well-known opponent of the free school. I was very careful about what I said, and I thought this was unfair. So I just wondered if we could have the minute amended to say that I asked for it to be deferred to the 6th of August.
Are we? Okay, that's noted. Thank you. Everyone else happy with the minutes? Sorry?
Right, I'd just like to raise a matter in respect of item 21, the Ledsham Road development. The minutes are intended to be a record of what took place. Not only the decisions, one of the decisions was one that you, as Chair, took to refuse Councillors Justin Madders and Gareth Anderson, both of whom reside in my ward, and therefore I represent both of them. They were not able to speak, although Councillor Anderson, as the local member, wished to speak, and Councillor Madders wished to speak because he in fact had been a member of the committee that in fact had come to the conclusion unanimously of rejecting the planning application. So that action was not in fact, is not recorded.
Okay, are we okay to put that on? Okay. Okay, I've been informed it's not an appropriate place to item this. It is just a note form of what went on, of what happened on the evening, as in notes. So it wasn't an appropriate thing to put forward. That's the instructions I've got from the officers. Is that correct?
Chair, if I can just clarify, the situation with these minutes, they are not intended to be a verbatim transcript of the proceedings of that evening. The only things that are put in verbatim are the actual decision that is reached. It is not intended to try and capture all of that which occurred on the evening of the meeting. As you're aware, all our meetings are webcast, so you have a verbatim transcript available for everybody to look at through the media of the webcast. Thank you, Chair.
Chair, I didn't expect a verbatim account, otherwise we would have had more than 265 pages to plough through. But decision was made not to allow those two councillors to speak, and that was pertinent to the discussion that took place. And I think that in my opinion, it would be appropriate for that fact to, in fact, be recorded.
Again, if it's just, Chairman, I can only echo what Ms Edwards has said. The purpose of the minutes is to capture a succinct record of the key elements that the decisions were made on. If there is a complaint about who was and wasn't allowed to speak, the minutes are not an appropriate place to reflect that, Chairman, but ultimately it's a matter for your discretion and the members to vote on whether they want that recorded in the minutes or not.
I'm not questioning the action of the chairman, although I didn't agree with it. That's not the purpose. The fact, I'm just highlighting that, in fact, decision which was taken.
All I can suggest, Chairman, is that a motion is moved in respect of the minutes and a vote is taken on it, and then we can move on.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to vote on that? Okay. Can I have a proposer, please? Seconder, please. Okay. Go for the vote. The proposal is do you accept the minutes as they are, or you accept the minutes, you want to reject that and accept them with the amendment. Is that correct?
There's two proposed amendments on the table so far, Chairman, so it's a question of whether you accept the first one alone,
the minutes stand alone,
the second one alone, or one or two together. So
right, as a proposer, just itemise what you're proposing, please. Thank you. And seconder. Right, I'll have a vote on that then, please. All those in favour?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
5, 4.
okay. Against and abstentions, just to be absolutely clear, please, Chair.
Any abstentions, please?
Against.
Abstentions. Well. Councillor Butcher, are we happy to move forward?
I'm not trying to delay matters, genuinely. I was just obliged to the minutes to report the fact that those two councillors, two respected councillors, at least one is.
Thank you. Do you mind if we move forward? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Minutes approved then. Have you all got the latest information, please?